On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends. No, I can't wait to get on that road.
This time suction cup to the front windshield. Probably not in the perfect position, but close. This will be interesting to see how much shake comes through on this guy. Interestingly enough, I had to wait till it was warm to put the suction cup on the car. Oh, good, just CWB. And not sure if it'll stay throughout a cold day or not. So this will be kind of interesting. I should have time, hopefully this evening, to go ahead and put together this episode or this little test segment, as well as the last one, which actually is going to get more content than this one, because this one I have about 2 minutes till I get home, and then I'm done for the day. Interestingly enough, however, I did yesterday listen to the most recent edition of PTR Radio, where Mike and Nate were discussing the merits of the On the Road Again segment and whether it would be any good or not. And so this will be a time for you guys to tune in, or to rather chime in on the comments on YouTube and Facebook, and let me know whether this actually is something that you want to see continue or not. Like I said, so far you'll only have 2 little mini episodes, which don't mean a whole heck of a lot to anybody. But you know, if the shake isn't too bad and the audio quality isn't too horrible, then who knows? Maybe I'll do 3, 4, 5, just to see how it goes, and then let you guys make an opinion from there. But if you hate it right away, please let me know, and I can stop earlier. Interesting point I am going to bring up on this little thing is that I got the suction cup mount a few days ago in the mail, and I went to put it in on the car at night, of course, right before I had to be somewhere. Set the keys down in the passenger seat next to me, had the suction cup, had the camera, was trying to figure out how to get it mounted and everything. And then, of course, the wife texts me asking me what I'm doing. So I head in the house, lock the door, because I know I've got my camera, I've got my laptop, I've got my tablet and stuff in the car. And in doing so, I end up locking my keys in my car. That's right, it's been 14 years since I've done that before. So hopefully it'll be another 14 years before it happens again. However, if you do happen to lock your keys in your car, I'm going to give you, you may have seen this, I had never seen it before, the new way that they are popping locks. And you can do this at home. I found this out, on the web the day after I was doing that. Blood pressure cup and a metal coat hanger is all it really takes. Once what you do is you stuff the blood pressure cup in between the rubber weather stripping on the door, and then pump it up a few times just to create yourself some more gap in the weather stripping, so that you can then undo the metal coat hanger, slide it through the weather stripping, press the unlock door button. It took this lady no more than 2 minutes to pop my door. Now, had I not known her and, been owed a couple favors, that would have been a $50 or a $75 house call for something you can do with a blood pressure cup and a coat hanger. I would assume that the blood pressure cup method came about because, it's really no longer a real option to pop doors with a Slim Jim, thanks to all the electronic locks and everything else. I can't imagine that they're real easy to do any longer, since everything's run by electric motors. So if you do have the opportunity, not necessarily to try it because you want to, but to try it because you have to, and you use that method, please let me know how it works out for you, because I'm seriously thinking about getting a blood pressure cup. Not for medical purposes, but just in case I do it again. because it's a heck of a lot easier than trying to call somebody, get them out to the house, undo it. Plus, you look like an idiot when you have to call somebody and say, I like my keys in my car. But, if you're able to undo it yourself, then nobody has to be none the wiser. Unless you run an internet talk show, in which case you talk about it on the air. And everybody knows how big of an idiot you are. So, that's really my story for this time. Tree work? What? Trees. Cutting trees by my neighborhood. So, like I said, if you have a chance to do that, leave a comment, let me know. Let me know what you think about the on-the-road segments. And, like I said, maybe I'll do a few more just to get the kinks out of the system that I will abandon if you don't like them, which makes no sense in the world. But much like our show, this whole thing is a random idea of mostly drunken evenings by myself. So, we'll see what other crazy, weird ideas I come up with. So with that said, I'm almost home, so it's time for the end of this one. Talk to you later.